My name is Frank Furedi. I'm here with Stella O'Malley, who is the head of Genspect in the conference in Lisbon. And I'm really impressed by the enthusiasm and the single-minded sense of mission that most of the people that are here. But what I really want to know is, what do you hope is you're going to get out of this conference?
Um, what we want to put forward is a non-medicalized approach to gender dysphoria. There's a kind of myth that is kind of swept around the world that the only way that if you feel a sense of disconnect from your body that you should medically transition, change yourself so that you're non-binary or male or female when you've been born the opposite sex. And we want to put forward, there's lots of ways to feel distress in life. People get OCD, people get anorexia, people get depression. They don't necessarily need to immediately go headlong into a medicalized life. So we're trying to put forward this concept, which is frankly fairly fundamental to anybody who understands psychology, that there's lots of ways into a manifestation of distress and lots of ways out of manifestation of distress. We've been kind of battling an ideology that is swept across the world that is, known as trans ideology, and it promotes this idea that people need to medically transition. It's a needless, heavy, radical intervention that frankly has ruined way too many lives.
And do you think there is a possibility in the short term of seriously challenging this medicalized conception of children's existential distress?
Absolutely. I think there's certainly a possibility. Well, I think we will certainly challenge it, and we'll challenge it well, because we're incredibly enthusiastic, very hardworking, and incredibly informed. The conference has shown how informed people are. But short term, I'm not so sure. I think this has been embedded in so many policies. Too many people have mindlessly bought into a concept that they presumed was informed by experts. And now it turns out that now that we've examined the research, it's made of clay. There is no expertise supporting this. What's supporting this is an ideology that is fervent and zealous, but it's not actually very well informed. I actually think it'll be more medium term or long term.
Yeah, well, as long as I'm still alive.
Yeah. Nobody's still alive.
So, how did you manage to get such an international audience to come here?
Well, this is an international phenomenon. It started in many ways in America in the kind of whole of consumer-driven healthcare, because this is very much a patient-led intervention, where what the patient wants, the patient gets, as if it's a shop. As if this is a shop and you can just go and buy your medication. But it has swept across, first of all, the English-speaking world and then into non-English-speaking world. And so when we started Genspect in 2021, we were immediately international. And we've remained international because we think it's very important that people understand this is a global phenomenon. And frankly, when you start studying it, you realize that it's actually been very purposeful, that certain countries have been targeted because they will be more acquiescent to certain policies. Other countries have been targeted so that they will be acquiescing to other policies. And so as a result, we've avoided an international cohesive front. Is that what we've got? We've got a range of countries at this conference, from New Zealand to Australia, Germany, Austria, Norway, Finland, Denmark,
Great.
and America, and obviously Canada.
So we hope to get Stella over to Brussels to give the EU Commission a hard time, because they're in the business of promoting this. And all I can say, if Stella, who's on fire at the moment, continues like this, Brussels, watch out.
Thank you.